If you're looking for a beginner-friendly unit to get you through the warm spring and summer months, I have just the unit for you. Plus, I'll show you all the tips and tricks for wearing your unit while working out and preventing it from lifting. So if you want to learn all of this and more, be sure and stay tuned. Hello, my beauties. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone had a really nice weekend. Now that Memorial Day is out of the way, it's the unofficial kickoff of summer. And we all know that with summer comes heat. And when wearing wigs, that may not be the best combination. Don't worry, I got you guys covered. Stay tuned and I'm gonna show you how to survive summer while wearing a wig. Okay, dolls, so today's video is sponsored by My First Wig. So let's just jump right into it. This is the unit I'm going to be reviewing today. Ooh, this is a nice, pretty, I just took it out the package. So I'm just seeing it. I love the color. Nice, pretty auburn ombre unit. And it looks like it's a nice length. Go me, not picking nothing too heavy. Okay, so let's start there. First survival guide for the summertime is when running errands and doing like everyday things, opt for a shorter length unit if you wish to survive the heat. We all know the longer the length, the more heat that is being attracted. Now, that doesn't mean you can't wear long wigs, because I do wear my long wigs during the summertime, especially the curly ones. So don't take that to mean you can't wear them. Just manage the use of them for the optimal time. So if you're gonna wear it going out, you know, maybe wear it in the evening as opposed to wearing it early in the middle of the day at noon. Okay, guys, so the first rule for surviving summer wearing a wig is ideally finding you a glueless unit, because one thing about the summertime is with the heat comes sweat. And if you're wearing a unit that's glued, then you're going to have to worry and be concerned about probable lifting of the glue. Now, if you get you a glueless unit that doesn't require glue, that's one less thing to worry about. The unit that I'm reviewing today is the Pre-everything unit from My First Wig. When they say pre-everything, that means that the unit is going to come pre-cut, pre-plucked, and the knots are going to be bleached. This is a 13x6 unit, which means that the lace is going to go from ear to ear and the part in space is going to go 6 inches to the back. And this unit is in 180% density, which is something that I love for all my girls who say that the units from My First Wig are a little bit too natural looking for you. The best advice I would give is just to kind of size up in the density, and it might be the look that you're going for. So let me go ahead and try this unit on. Okay, so you guys can see that this lace on this unit is hitting. I love it. I love it. I love the way this unit is plucked. Yes, come on, My First Wig. This is what we call growth. And I also love the naturalness of the scalp. It's blending seamlessly with my skin and I haven't done anything. So we all know that glueless wigs have been trendy. Every vendor is promoting their glueless wig, but just make sure if you get a glueless unit, make sure that it's truly a glueless unit. Some of these vendors promote wigs that are glueless, but in all actuality, you cannot wear that unit glueless. You guys can already see I put this unit on my head. If I want to walk out the door right now, I can. Now, I wouldn't, but I can, okay? Y'all already know I'm never walking out the door without flattening the top of my wig. I don't care who sent it. But this is an ideal glueless wig. You want a glueless wig that doesn't require too much work. So what exactly is glueless? Everybody defines glueless a little bit different. At the core root of the word, glueless means that the unit can be worn without having to use any glue. Now, I don't remember the last time I've used glue on any of my wigs. I do like to use spray adhesive. For me, I do consider if I use an adhesive, I still consider my unit to be glueless. Some people don't. Some people say if it's glueless, you shouldn't have anything. But tomato, tomato, you're the person who could define what glueless is. So if you're the type of person who defines glueless as not using any type of adhesive and you're interested in purchasing this unit, the only thing you'll have to do is take one of the elastic band and tie the perimeter of your unit down. This is just going to help the lace lay straight and not lift. This is something that I would definitely suggest if you do want to wear your unit behind your ear as well. You can simply take a bobby pin, slip that in on the side to prevent any lifting, and you're pretty much covered. If you are a person who don't mind using a little bit of product to help your lace melt a lot better, the two options I'm going to suggest is, one is that you use some type of mousse, and the mousse actually does not stick your hair at all. The only thing the mousse does is it helps the lace blends in a little bit more with your skin. It helps create less of a barrier. And that's just because it's really just giving it moisture and you're getting it a little bit wet. If you would prefer a little bit stronger hold, I would suggest using an adhesive simply on the sides of the unit just to tack that down. So that's something that you don't really have to worry about. You don't have to worry about wearing a bobby pin. You don't have to worry about if your bobby pin is showing. Some people are just sweaters. If you know that you just sweat in your head, then wearing a bobby pin on the sides will be your best bet. Now, as for me, I'm going to go ahead and spray this unit down using my spray adhesive. I'm not even going to show you what adhesive this is because they are canceled, but I will have some listed in the description box if you need some suggestions. Flat ironing the roots of your unit before wearing it is a necessary step for me. I always preach about going through and flat ironing your hair in layers. This helps create the most natural flat install possible. Also, another tip that I have for having a completely flat install is spraying a little hairspray on the top. Hold it for about 5 seconds, and this is going to help the top of your hair stay super flat throughout the day. It also helps combat your hair from puffing while sweating. When I say that this is a pre-everything unit, I mean just that. Nothing else is really needed. I may throw in a couple of curls, but if I'm being perfectly honest, I'm about to go to Runyon Canyon and work out. Speaking of going to Runyon Canyon, let me give y'all a tip on how to work out while wearing a wig. Now, one thing you always want to have handy when you're working out, regardless of whether you use any type of adhesive or not, is you want to have one of these elastic bands to hold your unit in place while you're working out. The last thing you want to do is have your wig slip off while you're working out. Or even worse, have it sliding back and you don't even notice it. The key to working out and keeping your wig laid, don't take this off as soon as you finish working out. Keep this elastic band on your head until your forehead or the area in the front has dried. Once that area has dried, you can remove the elastic band, and whatever adhesive you use to lay down the elastic band should be reinforced. So if you used hairspray, even though you sweat it, the water reactivates the hairspray, but you have to wait until it is completely dry for it to truly take into effect. The same holds for glue as well, because one thing that the sweat is going to do is going to add as a binding agent to melt your lace in with your skin. So I did add a little powder back to my forehead just to clean up this look a little bit. And as you guys can see, this is a seamless install, a seamless glueless install at that. The ombre color is really pretty, and as I mentioned, this is 180% density, so it's going to give you a more fuller look. Now, I am not experiencing any shedding or tangling with this unit. So dolls, it really don't get any easier than this. As always, guys, if you are interested in purchasing this unit, I'm going to have everything linked in the description box down below. But before we get out of here, I'm going to need y'all help naming this beauty. What do you think we should call her? Go ahead and leave your name suggestions in the comment section down below. And I did pick a name for the unit I reviewed in my last video. The new name, as well as the person who submitted the name, will be listed across the screen. If you guys have any other questions or have any video suggestions, be sure to leave a comment in the comment section down below. I'm here to help in any way that I can. As always important. Until next time, you guys stay blessed. And if it be God's will, I'll see you in my next video. Take care now.